Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case Myths of the Past, Case 37, That Comes to Lunch. Let's unlock Chapter 2, and someone broke into Clarissa's bank, or Bank of Concordia. Yeah, the Bank of Concordia has just reported an intrusion. Clarissa's vault has been ransacked. Blooded Thunder, how is it possible to ransack a secure deposit room in the bank? The bank manager said there were no signs of forced entry. The intruder knew their way in. Tarnation, someone was sniffing around in the victim's vault mere hours after her death. It may well be linked to the murder. Quick, they must hurry to the bank and investigate the vault. Okay. Did you just kill just to get access to the vault? Or something else more than this? Alright, let's investigate victim's vault. What did I need this magnifying glass for? Yeah, Chris Rochester's private vault is completely ransacked. The intruder was clearly searching for something. We'd better see if they left behind any clues. The magnifying glass looks fancy, but not made for the small hands of a lady. You must unscramble the engraving on the handle to see what it belongs to. His photograph depicts the scene of debauchery. Scantily dressed ladies are rolling in money with Larry Rochester. By Jove, such a display of descendants. You're right, something is written on the page. We do well to reveal it. Ah, you're playing in money, right? If you want to open that box buried with his initials, I shall stand in your way. Money, money, must be funny in the rich man's world. Alright, first this photograph. Oh, I'm rich. I have a lot of money. Let's throw it around like a boss. This is family's body. I shall alert the... What is it? Trustees. CR. Yeah, right here, Larry Rochester's photograph reads, this is family body. I shall alert the trustees. CR. Sorry for the obvious. CR out to be Carissa Rochester's initials. Carissa was manifestly displeased with her cousin Larry's squandering the family fortune on frivolous escapees. If Larry knew Carissa was planning to warn the trustees, they could have given him a motive for murder. We must question him again. Oh. Alright, now this magnifying glass. Samuel W.R. Continue to enable the serve back my glasses down on one Samuel W.R. Oh, you already met. Oh, I had a feeling it was going to be him. Pretending to be Sherlock, dude. Yeah, literally. Oh, you already met a gentleman with these initials. A slutty enthusiast was embroiled in the middle at the Lady Heimer's picnic. Correct, we have to question this fellow and find out how this magnifying glass peregrinated to Miss Rochester's vault. I know exactly what you needed magnifying glass for, Sherlock. Alright, now the victim's box. Yeah, there's a stack of letters in that box the victim kept locked. Maybe Clarissa's prior correspondence may bring forth a new lead in her murder. Let's task Evie with a thorough study of these letters. Can we just open the letters? No. Alright. 12 hours. Alright, first, let's confront Larry. Mr. Russell, we know your cousin disapproved of your life of debauchery and threatened to cut your spending. We found his photograph in your vault. Well, Mitch, yeah, everyone deserves to relax a little after a hard day of sided checks and arguing with the butler. But of course, my cousin didn't see it that way. I don't know how Clarissa even got hold of that photograph, but Lord knows it was typical of her to object to fun. She was suggesting I make use of my expensive prior education to get a job. Police, I only studied botany in Paris and flirt with French girls. Another time she told me to cut back on golden caviar. Crazy idea. Why be thrifty when I was born a millionaire? So that Clarissa decided to woo the trustees and curtail your spending. You knew you couldn't reason with her. You thought up a more radical solution to stop her, didn't you? And then Red sat the wall trying to retrieve the photograph before Mitch found it. You're not suggesting I'd hurt Clarissa? She was a cousin. I love her despite her foibles. Besides, I'm averse to the degree of extortion involved in implying murders and ransacking vaults. I'm a gentlemanly sure, Mitch Katia. Don't lie to me. We'll see later who you really are. If you are the killer. Meet again, dude. Mitch Katia, I'd like to see you again. I have fond memories of us sewing that murder together and Lady Highway's picnic. You didn't help, you were just a suspect, dude. I believe you were a suspect in that case, not our confrery, Mr. Waldorf Ridgewood. But that's not what brings us here today. We found a personal item of yours in Clarissa Rochester's bank vault, which was that shortly after she was murdered. Was Clarissa murdered? But I just attended a lunch here at her residence. She seemed fine to me. I saw the magnifying glass and must have dropped it into the wall when Miss Clarissa took me around. She trusted me. I'm a long-standing friend of the family. I see. Have you an inkling as to who could have wished her harm or tried to pilfer her belongings? Not yet, Mitch, but I see it as my duty to offer all my expertise to you in this investigation. That's what Clarissa would have wished. Besides, I'm newly familiar with the fascinating science of forensic botany. Don't be afraid to call on me if you find anything that befuddles you. And by botany, you mean you know poisons, right? Sherlock. You may well hear from us again, Mr. Waldorf Ridgewood, but it won't be because we need your help. No, I don't need your help, dude. Sherlock. Let's check out victims' letters. Mr. Butters, do you notice anything different on me today? Well, you're wearing a pendant, that's it. I don't know, Evie. You look particularly fresh. I'm wearing a necklace. Isn't it pretty? It was a gift from Cattery, just when I decided to give her one myself. I'm pleased that your romance with Cattery is blossoming, Evie. Now, what can you tell us about the letters in Clarissa's vault box? Most of the correspondence is about account balances and interest calculations. But I found something that relates to Clarissa's personal affairs. A copy of her dismissal letter to Francine, her maid. Miss Armstrong wanted to dismiss Francine? Do tell us more, Evie. The letter doesn't say why, just that Clarissa was to send off Francine with a month's wages and a reference after the luncheon today. My word, Francine seemed to profess genuine care for her mistress, but if Miss Armstrong wanted her gone, she may have been resentful, desperate even. Too right, we ought to have war with the maid. Oh, what went wrong? Francine, you neglected to tell us that today was your last day in Miss Rochester's service. You have to forgive me, Mitch. Yeah, first the luncheon, then this awful misadventure with Milady. I hardly know where my head's at. I'm mortified I didn't even offer you nibbles and refreshments. The golden caviar is my personal favorite. There's still some left. And now pleasantries. Why did Miss Rochester dismiss you? My lady had impossibly high standards, Mitch. Years of faithful service didn't matter if you made a simple mistake. I went to night school to learn about herbs and potions so I could brew the perfect tea for my mistress. But I served in it the wrong cup and she wanted me gone. But life is full of surprise, Mitch Katia. To think I was to be dismissed today, and now it's Miss Clarissa who's departed in a fine oak wood coffin. Well, Francine, let's hope it wasn't you who visited revenge upon your mistress. And on that note, Mitch Katia and I wish to examine the crime scene once again. I don't like her, she's weird. Alright, let's investigate part table. Ah, it's not golden pieces, I thought. I don't know what I was thinking, so. Look at this, it's like the party guests have broke something valuable here. Let's piece it back together, it might be a new lead. Just wish to inspect the discarded leftovers? Why, Spoo, a lot could be gleaned from what's thrown away at the party. Let's dig in. May have thrown the food. Actually, she didn't. She got poisoned by drinking drinking from champagne glass. So there's nothing in food that was poisonous. To the deputy mayor. Oh! Yeah, the decorated plate bears an inscription to the deputy mayor. The deputy mayor? We never dealt with her before until she got caught up with Officer Owen's murder. You might see she may have been at the victim's luncheon. I hope Mother Rochester will give her such a lavish present. You might do not have a word with the deputy mayor about her connection to the victim. Okay. Alright, let's search this trash can now. Oh, herbs? Alright, crushed plant. Yeah, you pull some crushed greens out of the trash can. I know vegetables are healthy, but... Blasted, you're right, these are no vegetables. This could be the poisonous plant Rich was talking about. The extract of which killed Clarissa Rochester. I agree, must have this fish when I analyze at once. Oh, we actually found a murder weapon. 12 hours, wow. Alright, now let's go talk to Deputy Mayor. Major, I have a meeting with Mayor Casta in a minute, so make this quick. What is it you require? You believe you are acquainted with Clarissa Rochester, ma'am. Was she the one who gave you this present? Why, yes, thank you for putting it back together. I was so touched with Miss Rochester after that pretty thing to me. I constantly dropped it. Luckily, she wasn't offended. Oopsie. This is Mitch, I have a bad case of hay fever. Anyway, why are you bringing this up? As it happens, Clarissa Rochester was murdered. Did you attend the lunch here today at her residence? Yes, I was there, but... Murdered, you say? This doesn't bode well for the bank. At the Wolf Street Stock Exchange, Clarissa Rochester played a huge part in the city's financial life. I want to let the mayor about this calamity at once. Take 44 of you, bitch, Katia. Good day. That's it, then. Well, let's check out this crushed plant, or let's check out our murder weapon. Yeah, we are eager to hear your verdict on this plant Katia found in the trash. As you suspected, Katia, this is indeed a species of Weeping Nelly, the poisonous plant that killed the victim. The poison is being extracted from it already. Observe, if you please, the damage to the leaves. They've been crushed and soaked overnight in a special solution. A delicate operation I learned from my dear father. That is when I still thought he was my father. Well, anyway, that this is the very plant the killer used to murder Clarissa Rochester. Did the evil doe leave any traces? Like I said, handling this plant requires expertise, and the killer did make one mistake. They contaminated the organic tissue with a synthetic substance that I identified as hair pomade. So the killer wears hair pomade. Not that they wanted to look their best for Clarissa Rochester's luncheon, and now they can still look smart in the court when they are tried for murder. Yeah. Katia saw murder Clarissa Rochester at the luncheon by slipping poison in her champagne. The someone also ransacked the victim's bank vault. We suspect the intruder tried to get rid of something incriminating, but so far we don't know what. One person who had something to hide was Larry Rochester. The victim's vault contained evidence that she threatened to curtail his decadent lifestyle. Another lead pointed to Deputy Mayor Hua, who was also among the party guests, as was an old acquaintance, Samuel Walter Ridgewood, who... Dear Miss Rochester's maid is on the telephone. She's hysterical. She says Larry Rochester is back in the house, and that she had to arrest him. Why? No arresting without the evidence. We'll see what he's doing, so... Alright, we're gonna start here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you again. Goodbye!